What's up YouTube, and hello to my quartz cuties. It's your girl Jcourdanie, and I am back for another video. This video is a super interesting video that I've honestly wanted to do for a while, but I kept calling them out or it didn't stay. But this time I'm very serious about committing to this journey, and as you can see from the title, I already told you guys, and it is I have a wisdom loc. There's baby. I've had her since February 20th. Today is February 22nd, so I've had it for 2 days now. I started mine on the new moon, which was the other day. It was the Pisces moon. I really felt the energy that day, so I felt like, okay, this is a day for me to go ahead and put my intentions out there and what I would like to bring into my life and what I am serious about going into this next cycle of my life. And I decided to bring my wisdom loc along with me. So I'm gonna go ahead and explain my loc, because I know everybody has like kind of their own definition when it comes to wisdom loc, love loc. People call it all types of things. So I call my loc a wisdom/lucky loc. This is my lucky loc. This is twisted form. When I twisted her up, I put a lot of fruitful manifestations into her. I spoke a lot of greatness into her. I cannot wait until she gets super long and it's just a part of me and I can bedazzle her up. I will be doing lots of videos on her. I'll be showing me retwist her, you know, talk manifestations in it. I'll be doing even, what is it? Loc-iversaries. So that's super fun. If you guys do not know, which I'm pretty sure nobody like this, you know, the outfit's giving goddess, warrior, African goddess, which is exactly what I'm trying to give. So earth, the goddess, the universe, that's what I'm trying to embody. And I'm trying to go ahead and, you know, sprucing up my wardrobe to fit more of my now aesthetic and who I truly am. But anyways, that's another topic for another video. Let's get back to my wisdom loc. I locked it for a reason on that day, because on that day I posted my first ever spoken word poetry slash podcast segment, little short segment, you know, slash quote series. I am doing currently a quote series on my Instagram account and my TikTok, so please, if you do not follow them, but the name is right here. It is about healing. I post a lot of healing quotes and healing content and healing poetry about events that happen in my personal life, things that I've experienced, and I push it out there to the youth, to older people, men, women, non-binary, he, she. It's for everyone to connect to. I've also pushed my voice out there to save others from going through the things that I personally went through, to have a big sister, to have, you know, a figure that they look up to, not even necessarily to claim that role in society, because I don't want to be looked at and dehumanized in a way that I'm just expected to be this perfect human being once my work does reach certain levels. However, what I want people to take from the work that I put out there is that you do not have to go through this. This is the signs that I missed out on. This is how you can grow from the situation. Not only am I telling you guys what happened in my life and what I could have done to prevent it, but I'm also telling you guys how I overcame it, in hopes that somebody else going through the same situation can overcome theirs too. Somebody that is about to go through it stops themselves before it gets too late, and somebody who's never even experienced that to not only broaden their perspective and understand that there are people out there who go through a multitude of things, and not to be so judgmental to others and, you know, how they choose to live their life, or, you know, because you never know what happened in people's lives and why they move the way that they move, or why do they talk to the way that they talk. You never know, and honestly, everything does come from the inside, from within. So not only do I not want people to go through the same things that and make the same mistakes that I made, but I want to catch them before they fall. As I'm catching myself, I've caught myself time and time before. I'm also sharing this with you guys because, speaking of, I am making a new YouTube channel specifically for my podcast segments, my quote series, spoken word poetry, whatever you want to call it, your sit downs with your big sis or your little sis, however you want to take it, with a stranger, with somebody that you can. Sometimes it's hard to tell a person that you've been living with your entire life, something traumatic that happened to you while you were crying in your room and they were in their room playing video games, you know. So here I am, sending you guys love, and I thank you guys ahead of time for supporting me. That is why I also locked my hair back to the head. That is why I made my wisdom loc on the day that I made it, because I made my first ever post. I finally got out of my shell. I can put a little snippet of it right here. I've been striving for body goals my entire life, when all along who I was in that present moment was my most powerful possession. Jcourdanie. After a while, I began to see that at every check mark I had another goal I strived to get to. I began to wonder if the time I spent changing things about me was worth changing, if when I got to that point I never really enjoyed it. I remember vaguely both times I had some of the largest look changes of my life. One at 16 and another at 20. Both times my hair grew longer, my ass grew fatter, and my face was a level cuter, yet the only thing I can remember from each time is all the mean looks that were given to me suddenly turned to soft smiles. Guys that normally just said hey wanted to stay for a little while, but it was never about real love. Words and actions filled with lust, wishful thinking to think that physical changes will truly satisfy me in the end. Showing off parts of my body brought me to a paper and pen, so I can't be too mad. It attracted me to a man that made me think poetry is the best place for my feelings to go. The kind of feelings I had for a man who only lusted fast and fell in love slow. I always compared my new self to parts of me in the past. Not understanding my personality and inside beauty is what created the foundation I have. My smile, my glow, the knowledge I possess. Yet alone unfair to myself, because in those present moments I was at my best. Did say my quote that the entire video was about, that basically started off with me doing spoken word and then it eventually led into the poetry part, and the beginning of it is also me speaking to you guys, connecting with you guys, telling my story, and I'm also connecting the dots before it even gets to that point and before it unfolds into the okay, how did she overcome this, how did she get out of this, how did she bloom into the person she is now, that can sit here and write such, to some people that could be triggering, could be so traumatic, I tell you guys. So I'm actually super excited to take this loc on the journey with me throughout this journey of me accomplishing my purpose, within that the universe has placed me here specifically to do, and simply what my mission is here. Throughout my journey with my purpose here on earth, this loc will be carrying all the wisdom that I gain, all of the things that I learn, all of the knowledge that I will be soaking in. So yeah, super quick video. I did just want to go ahead and shout out my new baby, and I'm super excited for this journey and to bring you guys along with me. I actually locked my hair October 2021 or September 2021. Had my locks for about 3 months and I combed them out in January because of, you know, something that I went through in my personal life that I will eventually touch on, if not on this channel, my other channel. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have been thinking about starting a wisdom loc, I definitely think you should, and just go ahead and put your own beliefs on it. Get for you. Understand, look up, research, and figure out what you truly want it to be about, what you truly want it to embody. If you don't know much about it, I highly suggest you do that. But without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video right here. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I love you guys. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because we're trying to grow here. Bye. I hope y'all didn't think I forgot. Happy Black History Month. We got one more week, which is next week, to post, and then Black History Month is gonna be a wrap. And then we're gonna head into March Madness, but we'll get to that next video. Yeah, and from a black sister to another black sister who's watching this right now, yeah, you who made it to the end of this video, And tell your mama, tell your sister, tell a friend, tell your man to come to my channel. Goodbye.